Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Jamie. This is my 4 months on T video. I'm at 19 weeks. Today's the 10th, I believe. Yeah, as of the 8th, I was like exactly 4 months. So now I'm a few days after that, and things are still going good. Sometimes I feel like changes or time is going by quickly. Sometimes I feel like time is going by slower. But all in all, I'm really happy with me and my body, and I'm happy that I'm on testosterone. As far as like physical changes update for 4 months, there's not a lot. It's basically anything I've talked about in the past is just kind of continuing. I think my voice is kind of leveled off to a steadier place. It's a lot easier to sing. I don't know. It's still not easy to sing. It's really hard, I feel like, to like find notes, and kind of relearning my vocal range is a little weird. And I think it'll keep being that way because I don't think my voice is done dropping. I expect that it'll still get a little gradually lower. But I do feel like I'm less cracky and puberty voice. Or maybe I'm just getting more used to it. That might be it. I've been thinking a whole lot this week about passing and other people's perceptions, and so I kind of wanted to talk about that this video. I don't know, I don't really love the concept of passing. I think I've said that a few times before in videos. It's just hard. It's so based off of like what you're putting out and what people are picking up on, and you don't have control over other people's perceptions, and so that's tricky sometimes. I try not to get too caught up on trying to control other people's perceptions of me, because A, you have no control over that, and B, I feel like my identity is and me is more complex than just binary male femaleness, and so it's like most people aren't really going to perceive me the way that I perceive me anyway. But I've been thinking, I don't know, I've been feeling frustrated that I'm not passing. So I've been kind of trying to explore that feeling a little more, because up till now, like, passing hasn't been important to me. But I'm not passing. And so I'm trying to figure out why that is. And I think what it comes down to is my mannerisms. I think that I have really stereotypically feminine like hand gestures, the words I say, or the way I say hi or interact with people, I think is still very feminine. My voice, I do know, goes higher when I'm like nervous and talking with like waiters or servers. I was talking with my therapist about this, and he's like, so why don't you just like try to do that differently? And that's something that I've been actually thinking about a lot lately, and I don't want to do that. Absolutely not to knock on anyone that does alter their mannerisms or their speech patterns to be more masculine. Like, that's totally fine. But for me, that's not necessarily something I feel comfortable doing. I don't want to be that conscious about the gender that I'm displaying. I don't want to try and like keep my voice down low, and I don't want to try and have male, I don't know, I just know like the way that I interact with men is not the way that like cis men interact with each other, like, and I'm totally okay with that. I don't think I ever want to be read as a cis man. I think when like physically my features are reading more male and I'm just passing as male based on that, I think I will probably be read as a really effeminate or like as a gay man, and I'm okay with that. I don't think I don't want to be stealth, and I don't want to pass as a cis man. And so if I feel that way, I kind of need to be comfortable with where I'm at now and, like, not passing, and that's okay. There's definitely spaces where if I'm think that it will be safer for me to be read as male, or if I'm, like, using a gendered restroom, like if I'm using the men's room, I definitely will be conscious about my mannerisms and actions and try and just blend in and not stick out. But apart from that, it's like, I think that I could be passing if I was embodying maleness more, and I'm not, and I just don't want to, and I think that's okay. The other thing I've been thinking about is I don't know what my voice sounds like at all right now. I've been trying to listen to my voice when I talk, because in my head, my voice doesn't sound male at all. And then, like, I watch my videos, but I think I have a speaking voice for when I do my videos. But I've heard some just kind of candid clips of me talking. Like, we've been doing some rough recordings with my band, and I will catch, like, my voice on scratch tracks, like, just talking and laughing like I normally do, not, like, thinking about it like I am right now. And I'm like, whoa, that's my voice. That's weird. That's not how I hear my voice. How I listen to myself is warped. It's not the same as how I think I actually sound. I think that I spent the last however many years of my life not listening to the voice that I project, because I don't know. I never thought my voice was, when I listen to recordings of my voice, like when I started T, or like right before, like my first videos on YouTube, I'm like, I never knew my voice was that high. I just didn't listen to my voice like that. I interpreted my own voice, I think, to be more like this level that it's at now. I don't know. I've still only had positive experiences the more I'm out to family and other people in my cohort, work setting stuff. You know, I've been really fortunate that it's not been a major issue anywhere, so I haven't had to deal with that. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think there's still a whole lot about myself to discover as I'm transitioning. I've just been a homebody a lot, like I've been talking about, so I haven't been interacting with other people very often, like strangers. I haven't been in a position yet where I felt like super strong emotions. I think just overall my emotions are tamer, and so I just haven't had a situation where something's been worth, like, being really angry about or, like, really excited about. So I just haven't, like, exercised my emotional range, you know? So I think that there's still kind of a lot of self-exploration, emotionally and mentally, as well as, like, physical stuff is still changing and still finding new things. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. As always, message me if you have questions, if you want to hear about things, ask about transition related things or not. Yeah, let me know. I'm always available. So hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll see you later.